Hey, happy Monday, everyone. I just wanted to go live here to share with you the progress on my fast. So those of you who've been following me know that I started a fast. Actually started it on Saturday night around 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And I am doing 3 days of just water, followed by the Daniel fast, which is a very strict vegan diet. So I am at 10 a.m., so about 45 minutes ago, I was halfway through the water only portion of the fast. I can say that I'm really happy I started this Saturday and not today, and that I'm halfway through already. It has been challenging. I would say got the most challenging probably last night, when it was dinner time and, really ready for something to eat, but knowing that that's not possible. Drinking tons of water. So I have 2 cups like this. I actually have like that are full of water. So I've been drinking tons of water, staying hydrated, staying focused. My boyfriend was super sweet. He gave me a nice massage yesterday, and he joined me on this fast, but he's having protein shakes and juice. He's not just doing water, but he's been quite a trooper because he's like a big muscle guy. So he was a lot more hangry than I was yesterday, but he's been really sweet and supportive. And I can just say I've just been taking it easy. I haven't been doing my workouts. I slept in till like 8 o'clock this morning. I let myself sleep later because I didn't have any early appointments. Just knowing that obviously it's easy if you're asleep. Roger says, I don't think I could go so long. More power to you. You would be surprised. A year ago, I wouldn't even have told you I could do a sun up to sundown a year ago. My first experience was sun up to sundown in October. And I, didn't even think that was something I could do, but you would be surprised at what you can do, even when you think that you can't do it. I can say for the most part, I feel pretty good. My stomach hasn't been grumbling, and I haven't felt just like, oh my God, I'm starving to death. I've just been a bit tired, and, it takes me a little bit longer to focus on things. But supposedly day 3, I'm supposed to feel amazing. So I'm looking forward to getting to that point. This morning, I really wanted some coffee, and then my brain was trying to say, well, decaf coffee is sort of like water. And so I had to talk myself out of having even a decaf coffee this morning and sticking to the water. But anyone who's like looking at me thinking I'm crazy, I thought the exact same thing about being crazy to my friends who did it, when she's the one who introduced me to this years ago. I thought she was crazy. Ursa says, my only concern would be passing out. I don't feel healthy enough to do this now. Yeah, if you don't feel healthy enough to do it, I certainly wouldn't recommend going on a water-only fast. If you did wanted to do some sort of spiritual fast and you didn't feel healthy enough to do water only, I would say like a juice fast, and maybe just a sun up to sundown juice fast where you can actually eat before the sun comes up, and you can like have dinner when the sun goes down, and then maybe just have juice during the day. Like, I would say to start with something like that. It will still be challenging for you, but yeah, it wouldn't be dangerous for you if you didn't feel healthy enough to do it. I was a little bit worried I might pass out, but I haven't yet. And I haven't felt like I'm going to pass out. So that's pretty good. Pretty excited that I haven't felt as bad. I don't feel as bad as I was worried that I might. You're already mostly vegan. Well, that's good, Roger. That's really amazing. I'm hoping that once I get through the rest of this, the part where I'm actually eating like a really strict vegan diet, that I can stick to the vegan, or at least go back to being vegetarian, which I was before, because I think it is much healthier for sure. So congrats on that, being mostly vegan. Marissa, I'm cutting out sweets this year, baby steps. Girl, you know what? Sugar is like addicting, like to your brain, just like cocaine is. I've read studies about that. So cutting out sweets, that is a big step. And you know what? The important thing is making any little step that you make to improve your health, even if it's just a baby step, those efforts, something that just seems really little, that effort does compound over time. So, major kudos to you. Cutting out sweets is so healthy for you in so many ways. Sugar is actually not good for us, especially refined sugar. And so cutting out the sweets, that's huge. So give yourself a big pat on the back for that, and big hugs for me. I definitely applaud those efforts. I definitely applaud the efforts. But yeah, if anybody is out there thinking, hey, well, maybe I should try a fast, I would just, commit to one day or a sun up to sundown and see how you do, right? And then you can always go for more later if you feel stronger or up for the challenge. I kind of feel like for me that God kind of brought me here, with the church fast. That was a sun up to sundown back in October. And it was something I didn't think that I could do. And I was able to do it. And then I started doing intermittent fasting. Started that like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I didn't think I'd be able to do that, and have been able to do that. And then it was kind of like God then brought this into my life through me seeing my friend Jackie's live and being reminded that she does this every year. And, having a support system. We have a nice chat group of people. I think there's like almost 30 people in the chat. And she said the very first year she did it, there was only 4. So we have almost 30 people in our text group that are all supporting each other on this journey. And so that's really powerful. And, doing this in consortium with others who are also doing it definitely helps a lot when you have that support system. It does. I started out getting rid of lactose. Yeah, Roger, I'm really curious to see how this does for me because, getting to the vegan portion, because I love cheese, right? But I know that it supposedly makes a lot of like mucus and stuff in your body, and that's not good for you. So maybe this can actually like break me of my cheese habit. And I did again read that eating cheese actually does to your brain, like hits the same rewards that are like cocaine. So it's like to your brain, cheese is like cocaine. And I could totally see that because I love cheese. So so doing that and cutting out the dairy and the cheese, I'm excited to see what that does for me. So yeah, that's really good, Roger. That's a great way to start. See, Marissa's cutting out sweets this year. You started just getting rid of lactose. So those baby steps make a big difference. They do make a big difference. So yeah, but that's where I'm at in the journey. I've been reading, my church right now is reading the Bible, is committed to reading the Bible this year, the entire thing. And instead of just following like a reading plan, there's this book called Everyday Bible. 365 readings through the whole Bible. So I've been reading this. And it has a reading for each day. And it's actually, they give you like Old Testament, New Testament, and they give you Proverbs and Psalms like each day. And so, yeah. And so it's a great way if you're interested in reading the Bible and you think, well, how can I possibly read the whole thing in a year? This is a great little book that makes it really easy to do. And it's been a really good lifeline for me on this fast. Scary thought about the cheese. I know, right? But, anything that makes us healthier and our brains clearer and actually improves our lives. Like, I think of... So I like the 21-day fix workouts, Autumn Calabrese, and I remember her saying something in one of the workouts, or one of the things I saw her talk about was like not to reward yourself with food because you're not a dog, right? Like, we train our dogs, we give them a treat or whatever, but not to do that for us. Like actually eat for our nutrition and share and eat what's like going to nourish our bodies versus like using it as a reward, like a dopamine hit. Roger, thank you. And thank you for being a part of this live. I'm going to continue to share my journey through the rest of this fast. And so I look forward to sharing more and, you know, hopefully inspiring a couple people if they want to join. If you want to join our group, just hit me up in Messenger and then I can get you added to the group so you'll have the support on this fast as well if this is something that you want to do. If the first 3 days of just water only is not something that you can handle, that's fine. There's other people that are starting with just a juice fast or just doing the vegan thing because it was just like too much for them to do. So just remember, baby steps, any little, you know, change that you make is all compounds to, you know, building beautiful things in your life. So I will check in again tomorrow. Yes, Marissa, see you tomorrow for your 3rd day status. Yeah, I can't wait to share tomorrow's 3rd day. I've heard amazing things happen on day 3. So I will be happy to report if that is true or not for everyone. So thanks so much, everybody, for being part of this and watching. And lots of love to all of you who watch live and lots of love to anyone who's watching the replay. And I will check in with you tomorrow. Mwah.